is, so I have been recently listening to Om Mani Padme Hum and the
Good.
meditation a lot. And
Mm,
I just listened to it while doing other things, but I was
mm.
wondering if I need to change my approach, or like, is there some additional meaning to it during the full
Well,
moon meditation?
Om Mani Padme Hum, and it's interesting because I was just getting ready to tell you, like, there's a blend in that class that I don't think I've ever put it in anything, but it's marked like side head chakras, like, and it's like, you know how, like, if you've ever done meditation on the soul, you would put your hand over the ear like this. There's actually a little minor chakra about mid head right here, and it allows the mental permanent seed in the pineal to really expand. And so this class, I'm putting it in this kit because it impacts a lot of the centers in the head. And so I've used it personally, but I don't think I've ever felt like there was a reason in a particular class to use it. But when you use Om Mani Padme Hum, I mean, the meaning is that it's the jewel and the blossoming lotus. So the blossoming lotus is the crown. The jewel is there's a little tiny energetic seed in the middle of the pineal gland known as the blue pearl. And this is how you process information from the higher soul or the Buddha nature. And so that is the jewel that is in the blossoming lotus. So on one level, you could say it is activating to the blue pearl, and it's the equivalent to I am that I am, by chanting it over and over again.
Mhm.
Another thing with the Om Mani Padme Hum, it is how you bring light into form. It's how you bring light into your body, into the emotional patterns in your emotional body, and the thought patterns or your viewpoints, but also in the environment and even items. Like if you want to infuse an item with light, you do Om Mani Padme Hum with it. Then on an even deeper level, it is associated with the Buddha Kuan Yin, or in the Tibetan tradition, Avalokiteshvara, which is just the masculine version of Kuan Yin. And this aspect of Kuan Yin is associated with hearing and answering prayers, right? So like Avalokiteshvara means like one who hears, and then Ishvara is in the inner world, right? So the idea is, even by chanting that mantra over and over again, you're getting the attention of the great spiritual elder that is in charge of hearing and answering prayers. So it makes your prayers, like you could say, it makes you more conductive, so that the prayer gets like heard and potentially concretizes at a much faster rate, right? So you could say, like, sometimes the slang way of saying that is it's the wish fulfilling mantra. Like if you chant that mantra over and over again and you have a wish, as long as there's the karma for it to happen, like that being hears and answers the prayer, and eventually that prayer physicalizes. So it's also very cleansing. It's very soothing.
Yeah, it's very
Is
soothing.
very soothing.
The
It's
entire room
very, very
feels very
soothing.
calm
Yeah.
then. But
Yeah.
I never thought of all these, like I never knew of all these other meanings. So thank you so much for
Yeah,
explaining
you're so
me.
welcome.
Yeah, those are all my questions. Thank you so much.
You're yourself.